Yo, what's up, it's Dark Horse here. Welcome. We're going to be jumping into Yu-Gi-Oh! Crystal Ranked play. I'm going to be using the 3 tickets in this video, and let's hopefully get at least the first place win, promoting us, and hurry. I want to get to gold very quickly. Okay, so this is my hand. This is not bad. I have Counter Shield, which gives me debuff ×2. I'm going to test out some new cards in regards to obviously how we play this. I have nothing with super speed, but I do have provoke, which I could potentially head in the direction of someone else. The only problem is everyone's going to go for the ace card, which means I'm going to involve in some form of combat. So if that is the case, I'm going to go defense mode. I can't be changed to defense mode. I can also then play, depending on who I go with, I don't know. Right seems to always bite me in the ass, but fuck it. Let's go right again. This deck I do run Red Dragon Archfiend, and I also do run Blue Eyes, only because I'm running level 4s, and the Red Dragon Archfiend is pretty solid, except if obviously we put it into defense mode, which, yeah, we'll figure something out in regards to that. Okay, so far Rojo, I don't think has played a card yet. No. Okay, so Forest Terrain. Alright, so I've made a good call here, because if Rosu is running Great Moth, we don't want to be in the lane with Great Moth, because it can transform 2 monsters on a Forest Terrain into a Cocoon of Evolution. And if you're in attack mode, let's just say you're screwed. But yeah, taking that into account. Okay. Oh, wow. You've cleared. Oh. Okay. This is where the light deck would come in very... the light terrain would come in handy to shut down the forest terrain. Samsara gives the ability of obviously returning back to the hand. Very well played. Very good spell card. I potentially could run it, but I run enough spell and trap cards in this deck that I don't want to overload it. If I get a good start off, it's probably more beneficial to be able to play that off in regards to getting more monsters and picking up the traps later in the game, which I feel like that's the way you want your deck to run. But we seem to be okay. The only problem is, obviously, Rojo now as we have Provoke. He potentially will bring his ace out. I've kind of forced his hand on this scenario. If I could pull maybe Dark Resonator, I could bring Blue Eyes out and destroy his ace, or I could basically tribute 2 monsters, which I think is a bit of a risky play on my part. But I have to be... It guarantees me a direct attack. The way I view it, it's only 300 damage. So in theory, I probably could tribute my immune... Bitron and get rid of... They're all really good, so it's kind of a difficult one. I'll get rid of Golem. I'll go Blue Eyes here in defense mode and go drop. And then I'll send Vorse Raider forward because we'll have Pierce. Although it's the stronger one of the two, but X-Head Cannon obviously does have decent solid attack and ability to reduce the play. Okay. So the Blue Eyes has now come out. This could work one or two ways. He'll either maybe target mine, or I'll end up targeting... I have to destroy Red Dragon Archfiend. Oh, it's immune to destructions. Every time I put Blue Eyes in defense mode, it always comes back and bites me in the ass. Every single time. Ah, well played. Well, either way, more than likely, he's probably going to destroy my Blue Eyes anyway. So, I've got no choice. I have to destroy that and to let my Blue Eyes be destroyed. Unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I don't have Shield Handler. More than likely, Rojo potentially has Shield Handler or some form of, obviously, reduction of attack. But yeah. The one time I decided not to go Blue Eyes in that lane. But well played. You know, he's got the ability... So destroy defense position monsters, and obviously the immunity to destruction along with Pierce. I don't have to deal with that, which is a good thing. But yeah, Blue Eyes is saying bye-bye. I didn't need to destroy that. I could have destroyed obviously the other Blue Eyes, but the Blue Eyes wasn't affecting me, wasn't in my lane. Don't have to worry about it. I know I have Provoke, but what's the point losing 1200 attack? But there might be a threatening roar. There might be I don't know. There could be some potential defense. Curse of Anubis, which baffles me. So you've gone to decide to screw me over with Phantom. Fair play. Wall of Disruption. See, Obviously, we lose 1,500, but I still get 300 off. I could do with that Red Dragon Archfiend now. This guy's out of cards as well, so he has... Oh my god, he's dead. He'd have to defend against the Blue Eyes at this point. But yeah. But then... Actually, no, that's a very well played play, because now you can destroy Vorse Raider due to... Solid play. Can't complain. The only problem is, every time I play this game, I always go for one person, yeah. And I think, you know what, I'll be good. I'll put Blue Eyes in defense mode. And it's always Red Dragon Archfiend that comes out and bites me in the ass. Every single time. Right, I'm going to push forward. More than likely, I'm hoping Rosu doesn't bother with me. But I've got a feeling he's going to go into attack mode on my lane. We have counter shield, which is great. Obviously, debuff, reducing their attack by 600. I think it's 300 apiece, isn't it? Yeah, so it's 600, which is fine. But if we reduce it by 600, yeah, so we're looking, what, 1,300, 1,900 at most, depending on obviously what he plays. But more than likely, he's going to protect himself against the Blue Eyes, which would mean I'd still get a 300 attack. I am starting to consider holding back. Instead of pushing forward on the all-out attack like I normally do. It's just, there's no way of controlling what happens in a game. It's genuinely, you play off of what you think's going to happen, but you don't expect a Red Dragon Archfiend to appear. You know what I mean? But yeah, fair play, fair play. That's good. The thing is, oh mate, he's got no defense either. Obviously, you've got the light terrain now, which basically increases a monster attack by 500. Wow. Wow, the one card this dude had to be Giant Grenade. It benefits me, don't get me wrong. I'm happy with that play, but I just think it's absolutely insane that of everything this guy could have had, yeah, it's pretty much game. I'm still in second place, so it's not too much of an issue, but yeah. The thing is, you have no choice but to go attack mode now. You can't not go attack mode. The thing is, Rojo needs to pull a monster to go to defense, because Blue Eyes will attack first before the Red Dragon Archfiend can increase his life points, which basically backfires on him anyway. So, and also the fact if I can combine X-Head Cannon with our trap card, we get obviously the debuff plus debuff times 2, which would obviously debuff it by 900. So it only do 700 and it'd give me 1100 attacks still left over. And they're going to force obviously our Ram back into that lane. I can't see Rojo having anything like on the defense side. I feel like me and Rojo burnt through our cards way too quick. Merry Maricode, I haven't friggin' got a clue how you got 6 cards left in your hand. But yeah, it's fine because Rosu hasn't gone with an ace yet. But they have brought out something, and I don't know what. Obviously, more than likely, it's probably tributed to bring out something. It's Great Moth. It's going to turn Red Dragon Archfiend into a cocoon, and I like Crosstal at this point because anything can happen. Like considering, like compared to when it started, it was basically simplistic Z Metal Tank and obviously Blue Eyes, blah blah blah. Now there's so many variations of the like archetypes. It's so good. You've got people running forest terrain with Great Moth. You've obviously got the light terrain now. We'll potentially get a dark terrain at some point, maybe, you know. And it's an exciting kind of situation because in theory he could target. It makes more sense for Great Moth to target Red Dragon Archfiend, but it's such an easy way of countering monsters. Period. You know, and the fact Great Moth wasn't his ace as well makes me wonder: is his ace Blue Eyes, or is her ace Blue Eyes, should I say? But yeah, it's crazy. Obviously, next turn, obviously Rojo only has 600 life points to offer us, so if I can't tell you how sick and tired I am of seeing enemy controller. I am so sick and tired of seeing it. Obviously, it benefits me because obviously he's going to attack, destroy, attack directly. We get second place victory, which is better than the third and fourth. So that works. But yeah, enemy controller is just such a like if they did a Wow, debuff. That's a popular card as well. That is in a lot of decks now as well, including my own. It's a logical play because it's 600 reduction straight off the bat. You Blue Eyes clashes with, I don't know, another Blue Eyes or a Stardust or something, you know, then if someone has the debuff, they can obviously dominate over the win, especially like Dark Magician and things like that. But still, it's very interesting to see the way these games are going, the way decks are being built and things like that. And yeah, I think the more we get into this, obviously, I'm hoping 2023 the channel grows more. I want to focus more on Yu-Gi-Oh content as uploads and obviously any other type of game as live stream. But yeah, that's the way I want to kind of grow this channel in that direction of 2023. You know, everyone wants to see more Let's Plays, so obviously it's more logical to do Let's Plays as a live stream series, and then people can dip in, dip out whenever they fancy it, but it's entirely their call. And instead of me recording 7 hours of content for it to be scheduled over 3 months, you know what I mean? So any short form content I want to be doing as uploads, cross duel, master duel, you know, member duels, which the thing is, I feel like a lot of people are drifting from cross duel and master duel. I know a lot of people are playing Pokemon. Obviously I have the Pokemon community as well, so this is why I want to keep live streams to kind of, obviously I would do Yu-Gi-Oh events in regards to live streams, but I'm just trying to find a steady schedule and not overload myself on too much stuff, you know what I mean? But we'll see. Alright. Okay. Shawty is like a melody in my head that I can't let go. Okay, does trap shoot does shoot. Okay. Let's call it the wrong name. Okay, this is perfect. Whenever I get V-Tiger Jet, I always go center. Always. I've got the super speed. It forces people to obviously activate some possible card if they want to negate it, they want to prevent it, immobilize. It forces people's cards at hand to be played. This is where it's good, is the fact that I have been able to attain a victory against a White Dragon Head. But yeah, I honestly would recommend running more monsters over spell and traps. You just got to kind of find the balance of what works well for your deck. I'm not saying my deck's the best or perfect or anything. It isn't. It's a work in progress for what resources I have, you know. Okay, so he's going to win it now because of the Horn of the Unicorn. Very well played. Personally, it's forced him to have to use it now. So obviously we don't have to worry about it in the future. Well, Shorty and Rocky don't have to worry about it in the future. Unfortunately, I have to deal with the repercussions of it, but yeah. So... Oh, shit. We kill each other. Oh, he's just... Oh, well played. He just snagged the ace like it was nothing. That sword and shield came in handy. Rocky's creasing it himself, but you can't help but laugh at that. This is what's funny. Like, with Master Duel, you can kind of expect what's going to be happening. Cross Duel is different, you know. There's 3 other players. You don't know what decks they're running. It's kind of the excitement that every duel is going to be different, you know. Okay, Dark Resonator. I would... well, I don't really want to go for Shorty, considering they have an ace. Well, the bonus card or whatever you want to call it. So more than likely I'm probably going to hold down defense mode here, and then I will go with I go attack debuff. Obviously Pierce would be good, but I'm going to be destroying a monster, so Rocky's my go-to at this point. I don't know if I have Shield Handler in this deck, but it's just trying to find a balance to what works best in regards to what cards you want to work with and build. Well, not decks, and kind of skill base. You know, you go through phases when you see Eventer a lot. Obviously, there is a lot of attack reduction. Great Moth is something I would love to run. You know, if I could eventually get that card, it'd be pretty dope. I'd be happy for it. Okay, block attack. Interesting. So Juju must be a go-to target, only due to the fact, but I need Shorty to get his cards all out of the way, dealt and done with. Because Juju's probably, yeah, he's only got his ace left. Depending on what the face down card is, I've got a feeling it might be debuff, or it might be compulsory evacuation. It's hard to say. There's so many different cards that can benefit, but a lot of the time I get screwed over in the end due to a... Yeah, But you don't want to start gunning for every single person, because that's where I fall short, is I go for all 3 people and then it comes back and bites me in the ass when they're all like, get him. Okay, giant soldier of stone. It's got detonate on it. I could go Vorse Raider in center and then bring blue eyes. But the thing is, I don't want to have to play a card unless I necessarily need to. So I'm going to drop blue eyes in here. And then I'll end my turn. Yeah. Yeah. I think you've got to kind of work out how you want to work it. Do you want to go... You want to build up your cards and force it on, obviously. I don't know. It's questionable plays, you know what I mean? So, but it's good. I enjoy making the content in regards to this game, because a lot of it is very different and it switches up a lot. What do we have? We have X-Head Cannon, which is a clash of the cannons. It's a good job I haven't gone center yet, because he has gone defense with a detonate, which will reduce my monster's attack by 500 anyway. Or 300. Nah, I think it's 500, isn't it? Well, I'll double check it. I'm pretty sure debuff's 300 and detonate's 500. Bringing back the old school nostalgic play, where you'd obviously play a monster into a certain lane and bring blue eyes out, following it, destroying it, and forcing a nice 1800 attack. But yeah. Yeah, it is 500. And then ready up. The only thing that now, because there's so many kind of spell cards that can like prevent it, like enemy controller, stop defense, block attack, blah blah blah. You know, you've got Pierce, you've got the Thorns as well, which gives you 600 plus Pierce. There's so many different kind of combinations of spell cards now that makes it very cautious and anxious of like, you know, where do we go with this? You know, how do we benefit from this certain play? If I can pull something that could... Okay. Spell and traps are very beneficial, but also having a solid monster base is what keeps you in the game, really. Because I would rather have more monsters than spell and traps, only due to the fact that this could... It works out because you have more monsters to play in defense mode. There are trap cards that are beneficial, but there's ways of obviously destroying them. You've got MST, you've got that the other card as well, I can't remember its name. But yeah, so I don't really understand Rocky's play. Did he... I don't think he even summoned. I think he's just kind of allowed himself to die. Interesting. Unless he's running all spell cards. I don't understand. Okay, well, even still, if I have a... Okay. Sword and Shield. See, it's a I'm not a big fan of the spellcast, the combos and plays. I really just physically don't. I don't like being stuck in not being able to play. I don't like wasted turns, if that's how I word it properly in regards to that. There is a situation where when I used to run the pendulum deck, I would wait on pendulum. I'd pull 2 of the same types of pendulum, or I'd pull 1 of the other and not the other, you know. And until there's proper pendulum support, I don't think the deck has full capabilities. It works 100%, increasing the attack by 800, immunity to destruction, very solid play, really good. But yeah, it's just you sat around, which is good, because while you sat around, you can kind of hold defense, you can see how the field plays and things like that. But I think it's human knowledge, really, because, you know, it's an instinct game where you're kind of like, oof, you have 3 lanes. Which lane do I go for? Do I go for the right? And I've come to realize whenever I do go for the right lane, it always backfires and shits on me. So I'm starting to think, let's go left lane. But yeah. Obviously, once we get ourselves into gold rank, obviously, things will start to pick up. It's going to be a difficult one. I remember how much I had to grind, but the more I play early, the less I have to play late again. And as long as I'm producing content and dropping daily videos of Crostal for you all, that's me happy, you know. Right, we'll go 1 more, and then we will wrap this up. But I think we should be okay. Obviously, I'm very intrigued to what decks people are running, so please let me know in the comments below what decks you run, or join the Discord and obviously send your deck profiles into the Crostal section. And it'd be exciting to see what decks people run. Tell me about how it runs, what cards are beneficial, what cards work, and you know. And I'm very intrigued, especially with all these archetypes releasing and stuff like that now. I do want to know what people are running in regards to making things work for themselves. Okay. I'm going to ready up. I don't do it often. The only reason I don't do it often is because it plays on my heartstring thinking a Neos is going to come out. I have a bad case of jinxing myself, so there probably is a Neos. Unfortunately. Okay, no, we're good. So someone's gone Stardust straight off the bat with Cohesion. Okay. We have... Do you remember when I used to call Cohesion Corrosion? Amateur hour. Okay, so you've got Hippo, you've got V-Tiger Jet. V-Tiger Jet, oh, there's going to be a clash of two jets. I could help out, but my cards are my cards. I ain't helping no one out. It really comes down to who gets the ace, because a lot of time it's either Mirror Force, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn. I don't really see any of the other Ring of Destruction and stuff as much anymore. So whoever ends up getting the ace card, I try to tend to avoid, which is annoying because I was going to go left. But now they've got the card. I think it potentially could be... Yeah. Okay, I have Counter Shield, which obviously basically debuffs by 2, so drops 600, plus I have Mask of... I might go Vorse Raider, because if they're going to hold in defense mode, I can go with the debuff, which obviously basically reduces their attack if they were in attack mode anyway. And I'll ready up from there. Either way, Pikiwi is going to have to play center anyway, because of the Cohesion Stardust. Depending on whether they play their high defense or they're running multiple high defense, I don't know. Exodia is a very popular card in regards to this game as well. I would run it if I owned it myself. It just seems like a safety net. And I have no... the only thing is what baffles me is when people don't... how do I word it? Don't target the Exodia. You know, they bring Blue Eyes out and they've got a possibility of destroying the Exodia. But they destroy a card that's not even affecting them. You know what I mean? The only time I would put a monster over Exodia if it doesn't have immunity to destruction would be... Ooh, actually, this could be a play, you know. Oh, fuck it. I can't. I've got a feeling Red Dragon Archfiend's going to be around. Yeah. So basically, in regards to that, yeah. The only time I would trump over Exodia with Blue Eyes is if Red Dragon Archfiend was out without immunity to destruction. Okay, Guildford the Lightning. My vengeance is here. I made a good call. But yeah, thank God we got rid of Guildford Lightning. That, I used to think that was a solid defense. Nowadays, with the way the game is now, no. A Jama King is not the one. Alright, Othwa. Only because it has Seal. We don't want Seal. You can change the terrain, that's not a problem. But the only problem now is I've got to be careful is now I want to go with this and play that there. To bump it up to 2,900. As long as I don't get fucking enemy controllered. Which... Oh. Okay, that is a very popular play. Warrior returning alive, getting Guildford and Gearfried. Yeah. Okay. I seem to always be dealing with Guildford all the time now. Like, god damn, just let me play. But please tell me I run a Seal monster in her. Because while it's... Oh, mate, I've got no counter to this at all. Just realised I've got no counter. What's the attack of Guildford? Was it 26 in it? Shield Handler. The only problem is it reduces the effect of Pierce. Oh, I have debuff anyway as well. I need to have a look at that Guilford. Who am I after? I'm after purple, pink. Why does it? Okay. Fair play. Oh, I was going to check the attack, weren't I? Oh, fuck it. It's probably summoned it anyway, so... Yeah. Okay. This is fine. I contribute my blue eyes. Wait. Why did you... Oh, you've ran Seal to prevent Pierce from playing. Well played. Question is what do you have? I kind of wish there was like a... Oh. Interesting. Ah, my nose. I got a... Cut on my end of my nose. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking hell. Did my attack go through? That's the question. Luminize. Doesn't that... I don't know what that does again. Special summon? Skill negation. Oh, against Phantom, yeah. Well played. Fucking hell, I'm gonna cut my nose. Okay. This does prove to be a little difficult for me now, because I know Guilford is coming for me. I need to get Seal. I need Seal. I don't have V-Target yet. I do not feel comfortable with the way this going. Well, Phantom ain't gonna do shit anyway, but then... I honestly don't really know. Fuck it. I'm gonna summon more monsters into that lane, man. That Guilford is my main focus. This is why I need to have a look at a potential... He's still not gone Guilford. Why? I have, thank God I had Handler, because if I didn't have Handler, I would have taken some damage here. So you're hiding in defense, which is fair play, but I don't get why you haven't tributed. Next time, bitch. I'm not gonna lie though. Shield Handler you need very early, like genuinely, especially when you're dealing with blue eyes. It's just, it's terrifying. It really is. Why does the Mat Archfiend not attack first, knowing it has Phantom? Error. There you go. Drop by 600, bruh. There we go. We're fine. Although I'd probably prefer to have used that on thingy, but yeah. You have. I'm pretty sure this has Seal. If this does not have Seal, we have Provoke. Fucking idiot. Idiot. I need to. We're gonna have to switch up. We're gonna have to get Seal. Guilford is becoming way too common now. Every time I'm playing, I seem to see it. Here it is. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. This is where it comes crashing down. $500 increase. Fuck, you gotta be kidding me, man. Yo, use a double dutching on me. What are you doing? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Interesting. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I got nothing to counter this. Mate, this is a joke. This really is a freaking joke. I lose 600, drops 1,000. I've never known myself to have to deal with so much shit on the GILFORD. GILFORD! Dropped me by 600. I still destroy it, but still, it's not the point. I'm down to nothing. Down to double pickup. Fucking hell, man. This match is... Oh, no way! No! You motherfucker. You motherfucker. Starting to hate this light terrain deck. Red Dragon Archfiend. Oh, the balance. No. Shit. This is a fucking problem. This is a problem. I've got no choice. I have to put it in attack mode. I have no choice. There's no point in me going defense mode because I don't know, actually. I could go defense, but then what's the point? Because I'm going to do double pickup next turn. So if I reduce it now, I potentially could benefit off of it in the long term. But then Kiwi is going to have gear 3 the Iron Knight come forward, isn't he? Look, why is no one bothering with Jay? Why are they... I get I have Leafs cards. I get it. But I'm getting fucking sick and tired of being doubled up on. Don't get me wrong, it does make it exciting. But still, fucking annoying. They're probably like, this guy's got the doormat. Let's get him. This is the ability I need, man. Special summon one with double tribute summon, and then you can basically tribute it to bring out Galaxy Eyes or whatever you want to bring out. Absolute insanity. As long as I don't pull fucking Red Dragon Archfiend now. Oh no, why would I want... No, I don't want the Red Dragon Archfiend, sorry. I don't have 2 level 4s. I have the level 4 there, but he's gonna die. He... Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh my god. This guy literally secured everything on me. Literally. Fucking hell. I'm gonna have to change my name on this game soon, man. Oh, shit. I can afford to take 800 damage. I can afford that. It's the last turn anyway, so pretty much good. Unbelievable. You know what? It's a hard choice because what if he's running something else? What if there's a trap card? What if there's debuff? What if there's this? So many options. Do I go defense mode? Why has the game crashed? Okay. Okay. Vice Dragon. Immunity to destruction. I don't know why you wouldn't have played them the other two, well, the other way around, but okay, each to their own. Terrain lane. What I could have done is actually went defense mode and then put that spell card on the Phantom, Proton Lizard, whatever. But it's fine. We should be okay. I think I've secured this. Depending. There's no spell card, no trap card, there's nothing. So we're good. We take the 800. $51. And then duel's over. Fuck me, I held that down well. I need to have a look at... I need to double check, man. If that card's going to be that freaking popular... We need to figure out a way. I know we've obviously got the possible spell cards and that, but yeah. Obviously, it's a tough one. It really is. Like, I don't know whether to drop the attack reduction spell cards and switch them in for something else. Because at the moment... Alright, look, mate. I'm running fair few spell and traps here. I've got Trap Dust Shit, I've got Wall of Disruption... Mask of Brutality, I might drop along with obviously the other spell card for attack reduction, and then throw in, drop these two, and then one of these learns Seal, don't they? I know. You do. So if I'm going with that with Seal, then surely. That spell card, wherever it is. There's a spell card that can be used. I can't remember what spell it is. There's a spell that basically you can... I can't remember where it is. Unless I've already got it. Nah, I wouldn't have. I've got it in my other deck. I just can't remember what it... Oh, it's this one here, yeah. Galaxy Zero. Which would obviously grant me my Seal card back, but yeah. I'm running a lot of monsters though, but it's better for me to have more monsters just in case a scenario like that does occur. I might drop that and then search for another Seal monster. I need at least 3 in the deck just to be secure. But the thing is, I could, in theory, just run. Oh my god! Please, just drag it up. Drop Seal. I'm going to go Forest Terrain just to be able to clear it up, but it's not going to work anyway. And then Seal. I'd have to probably drop a card, but at least I've got 3 Seals there, you know what I mean? I don't know whether to drop the 2000 defense because I don't really use it. Well, I think... Let me drop Mad Archfiend, and I'll run it like this, I think. Yeah. Save it. The thing is, it's hard, man. It's a very hard, like, situation because you kind of... I want to run cards with Forest Terrain, I 100% do, just so I can counter the play of the opponents with Light Terrain. But it's just... It's finding a balance between cards and monsters and stuff, you know. And I have, obviously, 3 Seal monsters now if I do come across the Light scenario again. But I think if I combine a maybe possible at least 2 forest type cards, then that could be like security as well. But also it could be a backfire if you go up against someone with, let's say, Great Moth, and you have 2 monsters in their lane. They bring Great Moth out, they can turn into Cocoon of Evolution, it comes back and backfires on you. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for watching, and hope you enjoyed. Take care. Peace.